Hey everybody, Kevin here from the Chord Progression Podcast, back at it again with another reaction video, and today we're going with one the band actually requested us to do. The band is called Deep as Ocean. They are from Italy, and you might remember from our Italian metalcore videos back from like 2021, where we championed the genre, championed the region as well, because they got a lot of good stuff with other bands like Stain the Canvas and E-Line, and I put Deep as Ocean there as well. And now they have a brand new song called, which is out now, and let's go into it because we never know what we're going to expect here. Before we get into that, though, hit subscribe right down here as we post new episodes of the podcast every single Tuesday and Thursday here on YouTube, and these reactions every single Friday as well. Without further ado, here we go! Woohoo! Woohoo! Maybe we got a little more of that deeper techno with some of this metalcore stuff, so I'm curious to see how this is going to go. Chunky chunks for the win, baby! Interesting on the cleans, honestly. Of course, you're gonna need the Italian accent come through speaking English, which you definitely want something like this. I do like how the backing drums do not relent, so it keeps that heaviness in there, even though the mix brings it back a tidbit. Ooh. Love the bursting chugs in this. This gets that blood going, just like. I gotta give a lot of credit to the drummer on this one, consistently keeping that heavy hitting style going. Production kind of adds a little bit more of that cinematic quality to it, a little bit though. They're not overdoing it, which is kind of nice in this instance. Are we getting even something heavier after this? Maybe we should have a little bit on the heavier side, but I love the consistency that we're working with here. Oh, that's a beautiful piece of production putting it in there. Adds an airy quality with that'll really connect with the chorus vocals. God, I love this transition, this production style right now. All right, we're gonna get back to that chorus with a little bit more power with those drums in the back. Let's go. Man, that cinematic quality is coming through a lot stronger. I love how they evolved into it right now. Nice. Just enjoying this right now, guys. Italian metalcore at its finest. Mwah. Before we get into the breakdown, do you like pie?
The Rock loves pie.
Do you like SpongeBob style AI tracks?
'Cause now the neon shine.
And you want a podcast that's going to bring you the best new music from not only upcoming artists, but some of the biggest artists in the scene right now? If you said yes to any of those questions, make sure you hit subscribe on the Chord Progression Podcast below. We are bringing you some of the best new artists in the rock and metal scene for you to get in the know with, get to know their music, get to know who they are on a much deeper level, and doing the exact same thing with some of those established artists that you already know and love, with conversations that can go anywhere and stories that you're never going to hear anywhere else. We'll get you deep in the music and ready for any release that comes up. And when it comes to getting to know new bands, we're the place for it. So hit subscribe to the Chord Progression Podcast. I want to thank you guys. And now, to the breakdown. So that was by Deep as Ocean, and there's a couple of things that really stand out to me in this track for more of a positive side of things. Of course, throughout the song, outside of the more bridge cinematic flow style where they really up the production, which we will get to in a bit, the drumming on this was something I was incredibly happy with through and through. When the song starts out, you get that heavier, more metalcore style backing going, and I want to see that heaviness continue, because a lot of times in metalcore what we're seeing today is we're seeing some of those heavier verses, but when we get to the choruses, they want it to be hooky, they want it to have more of that airy quality to it, and have more of that, cinematic, more ballad-like approach to really hit on the emotional standpoint. Of course, Deep as Ocean was able to do something like that more with the vocals being a lot cleaner, a lot more soothing during that chorus, but what the drums were able to do in that chorus was drop back in terms of the mix, but keep up with that pace and keep up with that aggression, so when they got back into the verse, they continued to transition through the song, that heaviness of the impact of the song, especially when you watch the video, having more of that cinematic religious experience is still there. That was something I was really big on. When it comes to the vocals, absolutely those uncleans really stand out in the verses, really letting those chugs and those bursts from the guitars and the drums really be amplified and allow that to really create a much more stronger presence. However, when we got to the chorus though, when it came to the vocals, of course you can hear a little bit of that Italian accent coming through in terms of the English, but that's something I really want in my music. I really want to have that happen because it gives more authenticity to it compared to if it was more washed down with a more, what you'd expect to hear from an English speaking tone. That was something I really liked, as well as it added a lot more. But the thing that stood out to me specifically was when we got to the bridge and more of that programming came in to add a lot more of that cinematic theatrical flair to it. And as it continued to build up with the vocals, with the drumming continuing to add a little more of this fill style to it, it allowed the song to have this whole nother identity, add the cinematic quality to it, add some of those strings to it as well, and create much more of an experience of a song than what we had seen in the past with some of the other metalcore songs that I've seen on this doing reactions, on top of that we've seen come out in the past couple of years. Of course, do I want to see this song do really well? Yep, that's why we're doing this stuff. And I want to see you get more into Italian metalcore because it's some great stuff. So check out Deep as Ocean, check out their song Dead End, which is out now. Check out more of their discography. And if you like these reactions, make sure you leave a comment, let us know what you thought. Hit subscribe once again right down here. Also, if you like the videos, like them right down here as well. Helps push us in the algorithm and helps make us even better. So thanks everyone. Check it out again. Check out Deep as Ocean. I'm out.